Yes, we start the live stream now. All right. Hello, everybody. Welcome back. Right now, we're just going to be playing, or not playing. We're not playing anything. We're just making some art, because art is the way to go. We're going to do some lo-fi on the side. Let's do lo-fi certain blue beats or something like that. That sounds good. I gotta switch up my headphones, though, so it's not reverberating back through my stuff. There we go. And turn down the music a little bit. The music a little too loud for us. Just a little too loud. Let me stream to my other channel. So we're gonna be multi-streaming to 3 platforms at once, 2 YouTube channels, and we're also live streaming to a Twitch channel. So that'll be fun. What's up there, Hawker? How are you doing? So we're gonna be doing some artsy stuff today. We cannot sell, well, these kind of symbols specifically, because these are actually trademark symbols. This is not. This is my own symbol, but we need to make our own symbols for Magic the Gathering. So I'm not quite done with this one, but I have this one drawn up. I was wondering if this is probably gonna be good enough for my one thing. So instead of like a tree, we have that. Then we have this. This is gonna be the plains symbol. So I think that'll be pretty dang cool. And then we'll have this one be the water symbol. It's the representation of the wave, if you know what that is. It's your, I don't know, you're not literary, whatever, genius, because you know art. So we are gonna do all this stuff. Actually, I'm kind of wondering, how do we, oh, whoops, I kind of want this to be rounded, whatever I did there. Keep that. Round this out a little bit. So yeah, I know I'm so close to 5K. I think I literally am like 2 subscribers away, aren't I? I don't even know. I don't even pay attention to subscriber counts anymore. No, I'm actually a few away. I'm like 14 away. So yeah, I don't pay attention to subscriber counts anymore. I pay attention more to views, because views is what actually is the metric that people watch you for and such. So it's like, maybe it doesn't matter as much. But hey, that's how things go. So we're gonna do the things like the things that be. Oh, my puppy wants to have attention. I took you out already. Don't worry. We'll go take care of things later. But yes, we had another order that came in today. That was super nice to get another order in. How do I want to do this? I got like this cool wave coming in, but I need this whole part to come in too. I'm kind of wondering if I kind of just leave this be as is, and then just like, I don't know, like make this all curvy like this. It needs to be better off doing some stuff. Maybe like comes in a little bit. That's a little too sharp of an angle. We gotta have it like a little less sharp of an angle. Kind of funny. I've been doing all of this with just a mouse and keyboard. I don't know if that's like crazy or not, but like, I don't know. I think it's fun to just do this with mouse and keyboard. Kind of want to have this come in. And let's say this comes in like so. That was a little too sharp of an angle. We need the angle to be less sharp. I don't know if I'm liking that too much. I do want this to be more narrow though. It does not need to be so wide. So we're gonna make this a little bit thinner. See, this is what we gotta do. I'm designing these symbols because we need these symbols to like look decent for sales. We need to have our own whole unique set. We're gonna do a Japanese style. We're gonna release the Japanese style, and then we're gonna move on to Viking. Yes, you heard me right. We're doing Viking style because we like Viking, and I got some really cool designs in mind. I kind of like drew them on a notepad while I was at work because it was like geniusness coming into my view basically, and I'm like, I gotta write this down. So I like drew out a little bit of what it looked like. All right, this is good. Let's get rid of the excess. Let's get rid of this excess too. Wonder if we should like do like a collapsing in kind of thing. Maybe like this comes in like a Is that too weird? Yeah, that's too weird. We'll just keep it like that. It still looks a little wide though. It needs to be thin and narrower, more narrow. Let's make this come in more. Like this is gonna probably even be even thinner, like once I 3D print it, because once you 3D print it, it can't quite do the thinness of lines. So it actually makes it so it's a little less. It'll be pretty cool. I gotta say, if you want to learn something that you can use in life, 3D modeling and GIMP. Those two combined will make you the master of everything. Yo, I have not stopped in for a while what we've been doing. Hello there, Jennifer. How are you doing? It's been a while. I am right now modeling some designs. So we got a forest, a plains, and a island for these Magic the Gathering deck boxes. I'm gonna come out with a whole line of different symbols and everything that go in the side of them. So I'm basically doing this model, and this is gonna be like the wave, like kind of like the Japanese the wave, if you know what I mean, if you've ever seen the artwork. Where is it? Japan, the wave. Yeah, this is a famous artwork right here. This thing, let me pull this up bigger. I don't know. It's a famous artwork. It's this thing, kind of like trying to make it look like the wave. But yeah, we're doing stuff. We're getting there. I'm trying to think how I want to design this up. I think I'm gonna have this come in like that and around like that. We'll get rid of this whole chunk here. We don't need this chunk. That might hinder us though a little bit, because it's gonna be weird to have like nothing. It does look weird. Oh crap, no. Control Z, whatever that was. I don't like how this comes and has nothing here for if I do have this come around. I wonder if I got an idea. All right, what if I did this? What if I did like a shark tooth kind of wave, like what I did right here, these kind of shark teeth? All right, thanks for stopping by, Jennifer. Who knows how long we'll be streaming, but we'll see. We will see. I just gotta make sure pick up my wife later on. So that's basically our timer whenever we do these live streams. All right, so we want, how do I want to do this? I'm trying to figure out how to do this the nice way. So we can create a hook like that. Kind of like that, maybe. But like every time I do it, it's gonna get like wider out or something like that. Maybe that's how I do it. I think that's how I'm gonna do it. Let's do it like that. So this will be like wider out all the way to here at that point. And then let's make this one. Actually, I kind of wonder if that's like 2. Boom. I gotta make it a little bit more pointy almost. There we go, okay. Oh, but then I like didn't make this quite right here. I can fill this in with like actual ink. Alrighty, we put that in. We can then use that to just, no, that's a little too thin or narrow. Except that's not coming out enough. I need it to come to the edge. Maybe I just go out. Then let's curve it in like so. let's make it so it's the tooth of it. Boom. Excellent. I like that. I like that. It's looking good. This needs to be a little straightened. All right, I think that's looking decent. I'm gonna pull this out a little bit. So the dark spots in this are gonna be where it's gonna be indented in all the way through. That's basically what the dark spots will be. Okay, and then I think we should conclude this section a little bit. So let's conclude this section. Have it coming down and around, and that's all good. Like so. Almost need this to curve in even more. I'm just doing this for a look. I want to see what that looks like. I don't know if I like that. Yeah, let's get rid of that, and then we'll just make this come in. Got a lot of Control Z. This is why I love painting or doing any kind of art in GIMP, is because you can always Control Z. If it doesn't look right, you just Control Z and keep going. Let me look at my reference photos for this. I have a couple of pictures I kind of drew out. Kind of hard at this point on this curve around. I don't really have anything unique. It's just kind of like circles that come around a little bit. Yeah, I think let's just undo all that. I think that's just a little too boring, or like it's just too contrasting to what we have. I have like already two contrasting things. I have like these shark tooth things, and I have these flow things. I like the flow things more than the shark tooth things. I might erase that and like revert it to be the flowy things. But then again, that's like where it's kind of coming up and over. It looks more authentic with the flowing in things. Here, let me erase this whole chunk right here. We're gonna do the flowing in things. I like the flowing in look a lot more. It looks more like a wave. So we're gonna do like this. Or actually, here, let's fill in this area so I'm just gonna fill this all in with black. Fill it in with black, then we can erase it and get sharp corners rather than having to adjust our paintbrush size. So we're just gonna fill all this in with black so we can adjust it with the paintbrush. So basically what we're gonna do is we're gonna like pull this across and over. We like that spike, so we're gonna go over, a little wibbly, wavily weave. Comes over again. This comes over like that. Let's like get this to be pointy like this. We need to have at least one that comes over and around right here, which then comes back and on over. And this one comes around too, back and over. Booyah. We have reshaped it. I like that reshaping a lot more. I think that reshaping looks a lot better, because that looks more like a wave, kind of like building up and up. Meaning we want this whole chunk right here to not be like this. We need this to be more like that, meaning it kind of should be more of a, right here, it would loop around like so. It's a little too much. I'll have that be another. Let's like make this this curve around. Make that look like a slight indent. This can come up and over like so. I'm trying to think how this would work. Don't know if I like it. Oh, how do I do it? I think I like messed this up. Like this is just. Oh, I think I don't want it to look like that. I think I need to redo some of this chunk right over here. No, Faye, we're not playing right now. No. I think we're gonna fill this in, and I think what we're gonna do instead is I think we're gonna have this piece stop curving around per se. I want it to curve inward a little more. So we're gonna have this curve like this, like that. Trying to think how does this come together? I need to turn off this light. It's gonna blind me if I have this light on all the time. Ooh, yeah, there we go. Now I can actually listen to music while I do this with you guys. Listen to the same music you're listening to. I think I'm gonna have this come over and end just a little closer to home. I should probably refill that in, to be honest. Okay. But we might want to have this come over like that, just so we can have it erase right at the tip. Oh wait, no, we want this to come over even more because we want it to like match up with this a little bit. Kind of like right over here-ish. Yeah, we want it to match up over here. Then we can take the eraser and make the actual groove. This is like impression art. You kind of like got to make use with the eraser tool. You're kind of like making the art out of what's not even there. I want this to curve a little more. And then this. This needs to come over. How's that looking? Not good enough in my opinion. It's looking too broad on this edge. Kind of wondering if I should like have this come over like right here instead. Would that make more sense? I think so. Round this off really closely. Then take the eraser tool right here and just like touch this up a little bit so it's nice and curved in a little better. Even though once I put it through the converter, like it'll probably pick it up a lot better. I like that. I like that. It's looking good. It's looking good. Then from here, how we're gonna make this come around a little more is probably gonna be more of, I don't know. I feel like this, how am I gonna get this looping around? Right now it's kind of connecting to here, which then goes around to here, but that's like too wide almost. I kind of wonder, what if I did, so I want this to be at least that length away. I do want this to curve and make it like a nice loop-de-loop right here. Loop-de-loop that matches. Okay. Yeah. So what we can do with this is we do the same impression stuff that we did over here, but we're gonna make it go all through here. Take this eraser, cut this in, cut this in. Make sure you're always constantly clicking, else you have to redo a whole line if you did something wrong. I feel like I need this to be broken into two parts right here, kind of like a line down the middle in a way. So let me think about how I'm going to do this line down the middle. I think we need an outer edge. So maybe we just do this outer edge kind of coming in and just like form this one. There, so that line comes in and around. Yo, what's up, Okada? Welcome back. It's been a while, hasn't it? I do remember you. You're the one that has all the cool visual graphic design stuff. Nice to see you back around here again. We're doing artsy stuff ourselves right now, actually. We're trying to create a kind of a symbol for my products that I'm releasing and such. Trying to make this look good. Not the best artist, but you know, you work with what you work with, and you gotta like undo, redo, and keep redoing again. I guess all the above, doing all the goods. I just realized I want this to poof out a little more right here. I think poof this out. It's poofy poof, poof to poof. That's a little too poofy. A little too poof. Doesn't need a poof that much. Just needs a slight poof, but not like a huge poof. There we go. I've been doing pretty good. It's been a while. I'm trying to get back in the groove of live streaming. I took a nice long break there where I just didn't live stream much, and I'm trying to get back into it. So basically, I'm just telling myself that basically, unless I have something else that can't be live streamed, it's live streamable, I'm going to live stream whatever I'm doing. So right now we're live streaming product design for these Magic the Gathering products I'm making. So yeah, I'm just trying to, you know, multitask here. Basically product design while I chat with you guys. Interesting. So we are right now trying to do this stuff and we'll see where it goes. I almost need this to be curving in some. You know how hard it is to make a curve with a mouse? It's really hard. But once you master the skill of it, it's amazing what you can do. Okay, I think I'm gonna do that specifically right there. All right, and that's gonna come up and around. I feel like this is kind of weird. I feel like I'm going with this like spiky look, but right here I kind of lose it a little bit. So I wonder if I need to like wavy it up a bit. I don't know. Do something different. Maybe I do. I think this is curving in too much. Let me fix that. Let me remedy that. So I'm gonna make this come up and out. So it's more of like the bottom line will stay the path of the water, and it's the top line that comes in to meet it. We've been working on a movie, and I can say pain describe that, especially with time difference with voice actor. Oh gosh, wait. So Okara, lately I've been working on a movie, and I can say pain describes that, especially with time difference between, or with voice actors. Oh, like, so your voice actors are in different areas, so like having to work with that, I can imagine that being really painful, annoying. Like, dude, just seeing how much production effort it takes to do certain things. Like when I was doing my Township Tale like SMP thing with a bunch of the other creators, I really understood how hard it is to produce and try to get people together to actually get things done. And that was just like, you know, a whole bunch of creators. I imagine like I guess in the workplace, if you pay somebody to do something, they'll probably be there to do it. Hopefully. That's probably a little better, but it's just a pain. You just gotta get on the same page as people. Gotta make sure they're actually gonna show up to what you want them to show up to. They know what they're doing when they do show up. I imagine that could be an issue if they don't know what they're flipping doing. Oh, yeah. It can be a major pain in the buttocks. Concentrate really hard on these lines to make them look decently good. Yeah, I think that's a little better. I think I like that look a little bit better. But I can say animation is great. Have me animating it, but 5 people give advice on all the screens we have had done. I've been approved, which I'm happy about. Nice. So you're doing animation, dude. Props to you. Animation is hard. I listened to a what was it? It wasn't like a documentary, but it was something about how like basically in Japan, animators are like basically paid like $3 to $4 an hour, like slave labor basically, just to do like all their animation stuff. And I'm like, gosh, and like it's mainly because it's because the demand is super high, but the payoff is not that much. It's kind of stupid how like animation, like it takes so long to do, but the payoff, like how many people actually pay to see your animation, is actually cheap. So it's like they should charge us more. Like, I don't know, I pay for Crunchyroll, right? And Crunchyroll is dirt cheap. I love Crunchyroll. I'll pay for it until I die if it stays the cheapness it is. For how much new content is coming out on it all the time. There is like unlimited content on Crunchyroll. Gosh, all that good stuff. I love Crunchyroll so much. And like, it's funny because Crunchyroll doesn't have ads, or at least the payment tier I'm on doesn't have ads. And I love it. But like all these other streaming services, they all have ads, and it really sucks. I don't want to use them all. How the flip am I gonna come around and do these parts? I don't know how I'm gonna come and do these parts. Gosh darn it. I think I know how I'm gonna do it. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm going to make this come around like this. Can I send you one of the previous scene pictures? It's not being used, but it's because it is the second movie leak. Oh, dude, send it my way. I'd love to see that kind of stuff. See what you're working on. Because you have some interesting stuff that you work on. Should I not show it on live stream? I'll make sure it's on the side screen if I do. Let me make sure I put Discord on the side screen. Don't want to get you in trouble for leaking stuff that's maybe under NDA or something like that, or contractually can't show. Oh, I like it. I like it. I'm not actually a huge fan of that series. I don't know if I don't want to reveal too much if people do end up watching this at some point or whatever. But I have sent it to give context. It's a fan Five Nights at Freddy's movie. Oh, nice. That's kind of cool. I like it. I need to get into the Five Nights at Freddy's universe lore a little more. I just never got into it too much just because I never played the games. I touched the games like once, but I don't know, it never like clicked off for me. But now that like there's so much lore, I'm kind of more wanting to try it. It's kind of funny what lore does to you. You kind of want to like maybe play the game to find the lore yourself or see a different take on it maybe. No! Gosh darn it. See, this is what happens where you gotta like let go every now and then. So you can actually not have to undo like so much work that you might have done already. Okay. Excellent. All right. I think I got that. Okay. Let's curve. Whoops. Let's curve this. No, that's a little too much curve. Let's curve this into another droplet. Can I tell you, the lore is crazy. It's crazy. It goes in many directions because Five Nights at Freddy's 2 takes place before Five Nights at Freddy's 1. Dude, I don't even know these things. I gotta like, I gotta play the game, but I have like this oath that I just don't spend money unless I'm going to like really play it and really get into it. Like there's some things I do make exceptions for. Like I did buy Pal World, but that was a very well worth it buy. I gotta say, Pal World is pretty good. I like Pal World a lot. It's the Pokemon game that can never be, basically. Guns and Pokemon all together. Like, gosh, that's fun. That is fun indeed. Here, let's raise this a little bit. How does this look? Is this good? Is this okay? I'm kind of tempted to like pull this one into the groove right here, but I don't know if I should do that. How does that driplet would look? Let's get rid of this bunch of this black stuff over here that we don't need. I think I need to pull this in over here. I need to have this kind of like right here in the groove. Come on over like that. When the movie trailer is released, can I send it to you to give some thoughts on the trailer? What want other people to... Yeah, of course, send it my way if you get the thoughts. Like I definitely like giving advice. Especially my advice can be interestingly unique because I'm not super deep into the lore, but I understand like the dilemma of the lore, like the funness of a lore can be. So I can just give you a nice view of just like overarching cinema and just like how good it feels just to watch it. So I can give you that kind of a perspective. So it'll be fun. It'll be fun. Okay, there we go. We're doing good there. We're doing good there. Now we need to curve this on back over like that. But if I curve that on back, I need this to slope more in to make it look more natural. It's like almost a little too much. Here, we can fix it. We can fix it. This needs to come over a little, just a little bit. Hey, back off from there. My doggy is again where she shouldn't be. Gosh, can't tell you how like excruciating this is. The thing is, if you can get a product like this done, like and sell it, and like you make sure you do it right the first time, it'll make it so much more worth it in the end. Kind of funny. I have a degree in computer science, and yet this is what I actually have come to enjoy. Like, I still like computer science and problem solving. It just sometimes it just doesn't hit that itch. The itch is the satisfaction of creating something that's beautiful. Beautiful. So you just sit here just doing some art, making it look good. My wife helped me figure out what I should do for some of this art, so props to her for some of this. I need to I would like to give her some projects to do, but she's just super busy at her own work, and you might as well work on the stuff that you're making money at. Okay, so we got some big droplets right here, which then come in. Let me erase this big chunk that kind of is just ruining the vibe. I need to see what it comes out to without this. Let's see. I'm liking that. It's looking decent. I'm liking it. All right, I think what do we call this right here? I think I'm gonna have this bubbly around like this. Actually, that's a little too narrowed in. This needs to come out a little bit right here. And boom, okay. Yeah, all right, that's good. Or for the curve. I'm trying to think how I want this to come in. Boom, okay, I think that's looking good. And then I want this to come over. I need this to fill out, actually. Now I think about it, I need that to be then I take this tool and kind of reshape that. Like that, booyah. That point needs to be fixed. I need to fix that point. I love how it feels like it's you're chipping away at a statue and you're trying to mold the art of the statue together. What's up there, Montage Man? How are you doing? You messaged me the other day, and I don't know if you retracted your message, but I'm trying to get back in the groove of live stream. I know you've told me I should go and try some game. Don't remember what that game was now off the top of my head. Let me go and see what that was. What was that? You sent it in the tell me what content? Yeah, something about 30. Oh, Grimlord. Yeah. Grimlord. I played Grimlord back in alpha. Pretty good. I'm not quite at a stage of getting back into making solid videos on content. I'd like to get back into that stage. I'm trying to cover, what is it? When you're trying to do a business in life, you need to make sure you try to do a, crap, what's it called? It's like a, least viable product or something like that. Is that the term? Where when you want to start a business, your first product, no matter what, is not your dream product. The dream product might take a long time to make. If it is your dream product, that is your least viable product, and that's awesome. But no, the first product you need is your least viable product, which is the product that you can produce and sell to actually turn a profit, to then be able to do all the stuff that you want to do. So I'm trying to turn out that product being Magic the Gathering boxes, because that's a market yes, there is a market of it on Etsy that I'm competing with, but I think I can compete with that product. I'm coming up with pretty cool stuff. I just designed this whole thing. This, I think, it looks amazing. It looks really good. So I'm hoping that this will turn out just fine. So, whoops, that was not a good. I gotta like get this to shape in a little bit right here. Give me 1 second before I complete my thought. So yeah, right now I'm trying to do this Japanese, the wave style of a product. So we got this one. We got the sun. So the wave, the sun. This actually might be rotated a teeny bit more. Or broadened maybe. By the way, sent one final leak for the first one coming hopefully just June, September this year. Let me check this one out. Okara's sending me stuff on the side. Ooh, hello, little leak. Nice. All right, so yeah, I think this will be forest. It's supposed to be a cherry tree, but kind of hard to make a cherry tree. So we got that one. We got, I don't know. I still am not, I can't think of a good, I guess I got to do a bonsai tree, don't I? So I'm liking this one. I'm liking this one. To be honest, I think this one needs to be more in the center, maybe. Maybe I need to redo that a little bit more. This logo thing is for, here, let me switch over to this screen. It's for this. So I can have these symbols in the side of these boxes for Magic the Gathering cards. So yeah, which is all in my background. You can see all those Magic the Gathering cards back there. So I'm trying to make some symbols for these because technically the original symbols are trademarked, so I can't use them. But if I design my own images that are purely original, we should be good. Here, I need to look up for some inspiration for bonsai trees. What's a good image for a bonsai tree? Bonsai trees. See, that is kind of what I want to try to do. Let's put this to the side and let's create a new one. New image. Let's make ourselves a bonsai tree. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna do this. We're gonna color the outside so it gives us a nice circle to draw in on. We're gonna make a bonsai tree really quick. How will we do a bonsai tree? I don't know. Let's start with the base. Let's start at the base. I kind of already have something kind of like this, but I didn't like how that turned out. So let's do like let's do a new layer. On this layer, select none. Okay, there we go. All right, now I can, no, don't do that tool. So the one with the sun and the stand thing is probably the least, but put together. Needs more detail and seems as if you've put no effort and simplified it too much. These ones, I don't want it to be too much detail because the more detail I add, it doesn't get picked up in this. Here, let me show you a little bit how detail doesn't get picked up. Where did they go? I had like a couple examples. So this is the original. That's the original tree, right? So I was kind of thinking, oh, let's add some more detail, but doing more detail kind of loses a little bit of the, I don't know, simplicity is sometimes better. You kind of want simplicity. So I need to, gosh darn it, I'm like, okay, there we go. Yeah, simplicity needs to like come out a little bit more. It needs to be a little bit more simple. So we're gonna try to go a little bit more simple. So I like the simplicity of this, the simplicity of that. That's actually a little bit more simple than this, but I don't want to go too much more detail than this because it'd just get lost. But we're gonna try to do a bonsai tree and we're gonna see how the bonsai tree comes out. Okay, let's do a base. Or a bonsai tree likes to curve a lot. Here, let's do some curvy curves. And then maybe, trying to think, how do we do? Gotta like come up with a base and like I can always erase to make things look a little better. I agree, but the tree is simple and good. The one with the claw looking one is good, but the middle one just looks like there was no effort for some reason. So you don't like this one at all? I like it. It's just like the imperial sun. It's supposed to be a sun. So this is the representation of this one. And I think the simplicity of it is pretty good. I don't know. I can't really do much more with it. This tree isn't enough Japanesey. It needs to be more Japanesey. Because I'm trying to make this themed for a Japanese kind of style. And also I kind of want this to be like a bonsai tree. So we're gonna try to do it. You like the claw? This is supposed to be the wave. The wave. The Japanese, the wave. It's supposed to be resemble this. This is what it's supposed to resemble a little bit more. The wave. It's a famous painting. So that's what that's supposed to be. But yeah, it kind of does look like a claw a little bit. So not much I can do about that, I guess. Let me see if I can get this base a little bit. I'm kind of thinking maybe I just keep it like, just keep it to look like a vase. This is a vase. All right, we'll just draw that out. We can have the bottom be a little flat. And these are all going to be thrown through a converter to be able to put them onto a 3D object. So it will get a little bit more simplified. The Great Wave, dang, well, never mind. Like, I don't know, it's something different. It's kind of funny because this is the fire symbol, and it very much represents the fire symbol, but this is more of a wave symbol than it is a fire symbol. So it's just way different. All right. So I need to put this together such that it is a bonsai tree. Here, I need my cheat sheet. I need my inspiration image on the side. I'm gonna put this to the side of my screen so I can like make sure I have it. Yeah, I need a bonsai tree. I'm thinking like the bonsai tree needs to be like little poofy outs. But it's like very like a lot of flat areas. I need to capture the flatness of how these bonsai trees turn out. Let's get this to like kind of come in like that, but like also comes in again. And you gotta remember, all the black part is what's gonna be cut out of the plastic. Meaning I can't have white parts within the black part. It needs to all be very coherently together. So if I want to have a part within the white, I love the Great Lake. I find it to be extremely beautiful and peaceful. Love it. Weird skeletons in the boats. Is it weird skeletons in the boats? Are they skeletons? Wait, what? I think they're just like people that I don't know. I don't know what they're supposed to be. It looks like they're just people huddled up, like sleeping. No idea how that works. I don't know. And this bonsai tree. I think I just need to make these kind of strokes just to get a feel of what the tree should be. You gotta feel the tree. Let the tree come out in the art. Oh, no, that comes out a little too much. Let the tree come out in the art. Maybe the tree has a flat top. No, it's a stroking top. It's a stroking top. That's what it is. And it comes down. The tree must come down and do its thing. But then you might have like, I don't know, a little section off from the tree that's over here. Let it come over you. Just Just make a design that looks good. This is like the most, this is just the most whatever session ever. This is I don't know, Bob Ross style. Happy trees that make little squatches in the earth. Gosh, I would not make a good Bob Ross, would I? You feel the tree, let it come to you. A little too much. All right, we got this good. Let's darken that whole middle chunk up now that we have it connected. How do we like it? Is it good? I feel like it almost needs like a branch right here. How do we do it? It needs to like come up like this, maybe? Nah, the branch is not gonna do us any good. Truly great commentary. Right, I have the best commentary ever. Or do we have like a branch coming off over here? That's just gonna look like a lump on the side. I don't think I like that. I'm kind of tempted that I need to make the top bigger. It needs to be more grand. Like if you compare this with this, the base is like supposed to be like, I don't know, the top needs to be bigger. So I think we need to like come out even further to like over here-ish. So we're gonna come out over here, we're gonna come out over here, kind of. Have this come back in. I would say though that this feels a little more Japanesey. Yeah, this is a lot more Japanesey. I feel like it just looks more like a bonsai tree. Mori, kore wa bonsai mori da. Japanese bonsai forest. Mori is actually forest. Ki is tree in Japanese. Ki. Bonsai ki. So, except for they might not even use ki for bonsai. Bonsai might be its own term and complete like on its own. It's still looking like this one a little bit, except for I don't like how it's bubbly. It needs to be like a wibble in it. A wibble wobble. That's the term for it, a wibble wobble. It needs to be like a little wibbly. Like a wibble wobble. It's a wibble wobble. That's what it is. Okay, let's do like some scratches in here. I gotta do scratchy scratch. It's looking like this one, except for it's actually, no, it's a little better. It's a little better. I think the shape is forming a little better than the other one. Yeah, I think the shape is a little better than the other one. Coming out a little better at least. Did I like change the size of my brush? I feel like I changed the size. It looks a little blurrier than the other one. I think you watch too much anime, lol. What? I know how to speak Japanese. 日本語を話せるよ。ちょっとだけ日本語話せるけど。I lived in Japan for 2 years. I don't know if you knew that. I lived in Japan for 2 years and I learned quite a bit of Japanese then. I was a missionary or whatever, what do you want to call it? Did my time. I just did service. I taught some English while I was in Japan, free English classes, stuff like that. It was pretty cool. I really love Japan. I just came to love Japan. Actually, me and my wife are gonna go to Japan some. Needs more wibble wobble because leaves aren't bunching in one big circle. Wibble wobbles. We gotta have that wibble wobble, guys. Get that wibble wobble in there. And this is too flat. This is too groovy. This needs to be a little flatter. It needs to be like a little flatter, not groovy enough. It's like, I don't know. It don't come in like that. You don't see bonsai trees that just hump over. Bonsai trees are flat. They're flat. On top, they make flat little sections. I feel like this is turning into the other one a little bit. I'm trying to like, I don't like any of that chunk. I don't like any of that. Ooh, I like that. I like that. I like the little bubbly right there. That bubbly right there is looking good. My science teacher lived in Japan for like half her life. She's surprisingly British. Yeah, it was funny. I taught I taught this one, what was it? This one family. It was like a British dude. Was he British? I don't know. He had like the whole foreign accent, the foreign English accent. And then like his wife was Japanese, but she spoke fluent English. And their kids they're white. Like they look like they're like, you know, American and everything. And they refuse to speak English around their parents. Refuse to. So they're like, oh, our kids don't actually know English. So they bring them to our Japanese class, our free Japanese class, and they're like, can you please help us like teach them some English and everything? And it's like, so we're like teaching them normal, like, you know, elementary school English lessons. And then like one day when like the Japanese mother, like she had to pick up a call or something like that. So she stepped out of the room, and one of the kids, just in the loudest voice ever, is like, I don't want to speak English. Like in pure English, you know, like no hesitation, just pure English. And me and my buddy, we're just like, we look at each other like, what? She can speak English. What the frick? Why are we teaching her? Like, I'm like, wait, but you're speaking English now. Like you're refusing to speak English before this moment. And she's like, oh, and like puts her hands over her mouth, and it's like, oh, it's just like as if she like accidentally like let go her English. And it's like, oh my gosh, these kids know English. They know English. They just refuse to speak it. So like, we just start speaking like as if they know English, and they're just like responding, like they're not responding in English, but they're responding like they know what we're talking about and everything. So finally we're just like, okay, your kids speak English, like they know the English that you speak around the house. It's just they don't feel like speaking English. They just want to be more Japanese. They want to be Japanese, I guess. It was funny. Good moments. I've had a lot of good moments like that. I don't know. Do I like this? Do I not like this? It's hard to feel like I like this. I don't. Yeah, it's like it was funny moments. Funny moments all around. Whoa! I don't want to spoil all of my adventures in Japan. I got so many stories. Some of them I can't even remember. Some of them like stand out because I tell them all the time because they're great stories. There's a time. It's funny in America, a pervert, you know, like what is that? Frick, I just forgot what pervert means in Japanese. Hentai. Hentai is perversion. That's what hentai actually means in Japanese, if you're wondering. So hentai hito, that's like a weird perverted person, I think. I don't know. So like there's some guy that just like everyone's like, oh, he's just a pervert, and it's just like so funny because like it just whipped around all the time in Japan, but like in America we don't use it, so it's like really funny just hearing it all the time. It's like, oh yep, they're calling each other perverts. Okay. That's the weirdest thing ever, but all right, we'll work with it. Okay, I think that's good. I don't know, is it not? Is it good? Is it good? I don't know. I'm liking that. There's an issue with this. There's a very big issue with this. I might have to recreate this because technically this is going to be on a big circle thing like this. So it's going to be like that. Oh, whoops. Then I need to select invert. I need to fill in the blanks. Yeah, that's, I need this to come in closer almost. Or I need the shrine to be smaller. That was a weird beginning of sentence to a conversation. A pervert in Japan is a, shoot, I don't remember. Yeah, I don't remember what pervert is in Japanese. I forgot. Hentai. Hentai hito. I don't know. I can't wait to go back. Me and my wife are going to Japan. It's gonna be fun. I can't wait. It's gonna be so great. I don't know if I like this one how it is. I almost need the circle to be smaller and these strands to be smaller as well. Just so much extra work. I gotta do this all again? I don't want to do it again. You know how hard it is to make this in the first place? I think I might shrink this down in size. What the? Hey. Select none. Okay, maybe I gotta like do a rectangle select of this. Okay, I think I have this on one chunk. So if I control X that, oh no! Wait, where's this from? Oh, there it is. Okay. Let me get rid of this eraser mark here. This is on a different layer than it should be. Okay, so if I select that, I'm gonna shrink this down a little bit. Shrink this to size. I literally just remembered that Super Autopets was even a game. Dude, Super Autopets for the win, man. I love that game. Should we play it? I'm kind of getting to the point. So I got 3 solid symbols. 1, 2, 3. Water, white, green. I need black and red now. The black one is gonna take a long time. It's gonna be a skull inside of a samurai helmeto. It's gonna be great. Uh-oh. Wait, what is... What is this lines? There's like lines here, but I don't know what layer that's from. What line is that from? Oh, there it is, the base layer. Okay. Erase this base layer. We don't need this base layer here. Messing up the look. I think my wife is messaging me. What do you want to do for dinner? That sounds good. Alrighty, I think this looks good. I think what I need to do, I'm gonna go to this layer. I think I need to shrink down this circle. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna try to capture the size of this circle. Like that. And then we're gonna, ah, gosh darn it, I misclicked. I need to grab this, grab this, grab this. I gotta match the circle. And then once I have it matched, I could, why? Oh, I hate it when this thing misclicks. I clicked the corner. Okay, let's try this again. Because flipping barnacle circles stuff sucks. I need circle. I hate circles so much. It's like because you have to click it, then shift to make it a perfect circle. So click, shift to make perfect circle. Click, shift. I'm trying to like make it so I make this thing a little smaller. Because this thing, click, shift. Click, shift. I'm trying to make this a little smaller of a circle in the center because I think that's what's making this look a little weird. All right, now what we're gonna do is select inverse of that. So then we can erase all of it. Actually, we kind of just want to erase all of it. There, see? Super clean. Oh, whoops, I didn't want to actually erase all of that. All right, so it's a smaller circle in the center. It'd probably be horrible. Yeah, I don't know. I play it occasionally with my one buddy that I think we played with before the before time when I was actually good at the games. The before time. Oh, I actually know what I'm supposed to do to make this look good. Okay, so I have this, right? The circle's now smaller. So what you do is you go to this layer. You then draw another circle outside of this circle. And I just realized I did the circle wrong again. It needs to be click, shift, we're good. Click, shift, we're good. Click, shift, we're good. Click, shift. We're good. Click, shift. All right, there's good. Now that we have that, we're gonna do select invert of that, the inverse. Okay, I think my wife wants me to go do stuff, so I might actually need to, remember Beanster, is he still a member? No, Beanster's not a member anymore. But we appreciated his membership while he lasted. It was very helpful to have that extra teensy little income. But dude, I don't know why you're still a member. Like, dude, I feel like you should be spending your money on other things, especially since you're trying to like do some YouTube stuff on the side too. You only have so much money to do some stuff with. I gotta tell you, like, literally me selling one of these Magic the Gathering boxes, which is why I do this, over other things, it covers like half of my month stuff. So if I sell like 2 a month, I'm like covering more than like my fair share of whatever. So this is why sometimes it's just better to like make a product and just use your YouTube channel to sell that product, kind of, because you'll make a lot more money than if you actually just got advertising income on YouTube. But you just gotta make a product though, which is, well, it's easy, right? No, it's not easy. It's hard. You gotta find a market, and like a market that people like and do stuff with, and you gotta build off of that market. And I found a market that I like, and it's a little competitive, but I think I can do it. I think I can do it. So we'll see. We'll see. What I really want to do is I want to get some more live streams with Digi, but the thing is, Digi, he has a weird schedule compared to me. I have a very workday schedule, like, you know, 9 to 5 kind of schedule, but him, it's completely different. He's like weekend work, other work, I don't know, I think he's a foreman or something, I don't know, doing some work like that, so I don't actually get to play games with him all the time. Isn't it weird that you're spending my money? Yeah, sometimes. And others. It's not too weird. Like, it's understandable weird. I don't really spend the money. All the money goes really back into stuff. I guess okay, I am spending your money on, what is it? On plastic. That's what your money's being spent on, really. It's just being spent on plastic. Sometimes I forget that I get paid by YouTube. Then I can get, occasionally we'll get like that payment every now and then, be like, oh, hey, I forgot I was being paid by that. It's like, you know, because it's only like 20 bucks a month-ish is how much I get from YouTube, really. So, not too much. I wish it was more, but hey, that's so goes life. Sometimes you wish it was more. Excellent. Gotta focus here because I need to finish this up. Once this is finished, I think I'm gonna go and end the stream. I gotta go and prep dinner. Okay, I think that's a lot better. I think that's a lot better. I don't think it's centered, but I think it's a lot better than what we had before. Spent on plastic. Yeah, I'm using your money to buy this plastic to print these things to then make more money. So is the thing to do. All right, I gotta go end the stream. I gotta go and start making dinner. But yes, Montage Man, very much appreciated all the work that you do to pay our channel. Very helpful. We use it all the time for all the goodies. Delicious goodies. All right, I want 1 second. I gotta fix this. This doesn't look good right here. All right. Yeah, I think that's good. That's good. That's good. All right. Yeah, that's much better. All right. So yeah, I'll see you all later. I'll probably do another live stream tomorrow. Maybe. We'll see. I gotta deliver some products because people are buying these locally. Haha. Then that art better be good. I know, right? This art is gonna be good. Look at this. I think we got this fit. I think this is good. I don't want to do this anymore. I think this is good. This looks good. I think that's good. So that one, that one, that one. So this is gonna be our Japanese brand. We got this one, this one, this one. Then we'll have a fire one, and then we'll have a Japanese samurai helmet skull. That's gonna be cool. All right, I'm gonna save all of this tree, or bonsai tree, actually. Bonsai tree. Save. I gotta save this one. This is gonna be the wave. Then this one needs to save. All right, that sounds good. I'll see you all later. Have a great time, everybody. Buy products, do stuff for me. Actually, Montage Man, I almost need to like give you like 100% off deal or something like that. I can send you one of these if you play Magic the Gathering. Actually, maybe even send you a whole thing for all the stuff that you've done for me. I don't know. Who knows? One day I'll do that. We just gotta figure out that stuff. But all right, everybody, have a great day. Do all your stuff. I'll see you all later. Bye-bye.